companion to the Wessex is the turbine-powered No.230, an 8 to 10-seat general-purpose transport helicopter powered by a Bristol Siddeley Gnome free turbine engine.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got one here from Corgi in 1/72 scale diecast. It is a Westland Whirlwind. Ours is a Mk.10 from the RAF. Now this particular one is from 230 Squadron in 1969. Now the Whirlwind was a licence-built version of the Sikorsky H-19, built in the United Kingdom by Westland, of course. Now 360 helicopters of all marks were built. As I said, ours was a Mk.10 here, of which 68 were built. Now, ours being from 230 Squadron, which was actually originally formed in 1918, performing coastal and maritime duties pretty much right through until the 60s. And in 1962, they would convert to a helicopter squadron flying these Whirlwinds here until 1971, when they would actually change to the Westland Puma, which they still currently operate. But enough talk about this helicopter. What we've got to do is get it out of the box. So let's release this little helicopter out of the box and check it out. Alright, with this Whirlwind's blister pack out of the box, it does come with a couple of little cards. It does come with a little collector card as per usual. There is 1,100 of these made worldwide, so they do have a little bit of information on the back and a limited number. If you care about that, we'll get this lid off so we can check out this pretty cool looking helicopter here. It does come with the usual sort of Corgi stand that they do come with. This is all plastic, so that is all plastic, no metal in that. We do have ourselves a little baggie that does have what looks to be a rotor hub and some blades which we need to put on our helicopter, of course, to make it a helicopter. And there is that little cool little helicopter sitting in there. Let's see if this Whirlwind does look nice. Boy, it does. That camouflage, oh, that's moved. Maybe that's meant to move, who knows? I don't think so. Well, let's move. Speaking of moving, we'll move this blister pack out of the way. The actual colour scheme, very nice. I like this camouflage scheme on this. A lot of the time these were used in the Navy, but this, as you can see, is Royal Air Force, and I reckon this camouflage that they put on for the Royal Air Force does suit this little Whirlwind. Oh, that does open up, so you can see it inside, sort of. It's really hard to see inside there. There is like a little seats in there. It is really hard to see in there, sorry. I can't get some light in there. But obviously, this does open and close, which is pretty cool if you like to open and close things. So we do have that rotor hub there. That does spin really nicely. There is a little pilot up top there, as you can see. And a co-pilot as well. That is pretty cool. The overall build quality is excellent. I think this looks absolutely fantastic. Does that? Yeah, that does spin fine. That tail rotor spins without any trouble whatsoever. Wow, that looks really nice. Got some exhaust detail there. How cool is that? That looks pretty wicked. And there's a little co-pilot in there. Let us have a little look underneath, and what is there? Not much. So that's obviously where the stand will go. You do get a little block off with that, so when you don't want to have it on the stand, that will cover that little hole as well. But I reckon this does look pretty cool. But it does not look like a helicopter, does it? Let's chuck some rotor blades on this, and we will have a little look at a more completed helicopter. All right, let's see if we can pick this up. And that is set up for, well, in flight, obviously. And it does spin really freely. That does spin without any dramas whatsoever. There is no hassles with that. And that is your pretty cool Wessex Whirlwind, all set up for in-flight. Beautiful. It does look fantastic. And, of course, if you do want to put it on the stand, that is the stand. You just whack it in your stand hole like so. And that is your cool Whirlwind set up on the stand, ready to display on your shelf if you want to do that. And I reckon this does set up very nice. And that is perfect. But, of course, if you want to display yours grounded, you just do a couple of easy things. You just take it off that stand, and you do plug up that hole with this little plug right here. And what you also get to do is you take that out. We'll quickly do this on camera, I suppose. I'll try and do it quick. Throw that away, and you get this one, and you put, if I can do it awkwardly, like that, and like that. We'll chuck another one on, and that is job done, and that is set ready for stowage on wherever when you want to have it parked. And that's how that sets up. And I reckon that does look, well, if it seats properly in that little hole, and I reckon that does look pretty cool. So that is another option if you want to have it displayed like that as well. That does look very interesting. We'll chuck that on the deck. And that is how your Whirlwind will look if you have it parked on the deck, of course. Alright, I'll wind this video up and take some photos of this pretty interesting looking Wessex Whirlwind, and you can check the photos of this at the end of the video. Sausage finger test, it isn't the hugest helicopter, of course. And if you enjoy what you saw today, don't forget to throw some of those my way down there, and always feel free to comment, and always feel free to subscribe to the channel, of course, if you have yet to do so. Alright everyone, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed this 1/72 scale Corgi Westland Whirlwind from 230 Squadron from the RAF. I reckon it is pretty nice. Alrighty, you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Cheers everyone.